Johnathan Majors has officially been fired by Marvel Studios. This is a story we've been following since March, where Johnathan Majors has been accused of assault and harassment of his then girlfriend and has gone to trial, and the verdict has come back where he has been found guilty of 1 count of assault and 1 count of harassment. Since that verdict has come out, Marvel Studios and Disney have parted ways with Johnathan Majors, and now the big question is, what happens with the plans for the Kang dynasty? What happens to Kang the Conqueror now that Johnathan Majors will no longer be reprising his role? Now, pretty much every news media out there has been covering this story. I'm reading specifically off Collider, where they're saying Disney and Marvel have parted ways with Johnathan Majors due to his ongoing legal issues following his arrest and domestic battery charges. The upcoming slate of films will undergo a serious overhaul with a new writer hired to pen a new draft. Now, I don't know the major details of this case. I'm not going to be one to speculate anything. I know that the video has recently come out of what happened that night. I'm, again, not going to put my 2 cents in there. I don't have a horse in the race, so to speak. I don't know the full story. Honestly, I don't think anyone does. We only know what the media tells us. So that being said, I think it's purely up to Disney and Marvel to do what they think is best in this scenario. Now, I like Johnathan Majors as an actor, and honestly, it's hard to say whether or not Marvel and Disney did the right thing. I'm sure they don't want any more bad publicity. Let's face it, they've got enough bad publicity. They're not having a good couple of years, and this is not helping the situation at all. We have to figure out what's going to happen here. There are 2 avenues at which we can go, both of which are being explored, and they're saying that the role of Kang could most likely be recasted. Now, that has not been officially announced, but it has been told to reporters that it is a very likely option. Option number 2 is they're just going to retitle the next Avengers movie and kind of rewrite it without Kang, try to find a new villain. If they decide to bring Loki back for season 3, which I don't know if they will or they won't, kind of hoping they do, they might have to go a different direction as well, since Kang was a pretty major player in that one. Now, as far as Johnathan Majors himself is concerned, he still has to go through sentencing for all of these charges, which is going to happen on February 6th. He could face up to a year in jail. But unfortunately, this isn't the first time that we've heard of celebrities getting into this kind of trouble and pretty much ruining their career. He was really on a hot streak with the Creed movies and now becoming Kang the Conqueror. He was really on a roll of becoming a big star, and unfortunately something like this happened in his personal life and seriously derailed it. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what happens with Marvel Studios. Are we going to get recasting? Are we going to rewrite the whole thing and just find a whole new villain? Let us know in the comments what you think Marvel Studios should do. Also, please do me a favor, drop a like on the video, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you at the concession stands.